Hello, everyone. Lynne Juneau here. Happy to be meeting with you again on Universal Spiritualism. Welcome, welcome. And it is a gloomy Monday. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shout out to my buddy, Charlene Shaz, rising medium, Donna Roy from Chile, Canada. Oh, Canada. Do you know I can sing the Canadian national anthem? Isn't that wild? And people are starting to join me. It's so good to see you. I'm going to be doing ribbon readings for you all this morning with a twist, okay? And I will get to as many people as I can because I love doing this for you all. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Christine. Maggie Martin. Hey, hello, hello. Thank you all for joining me. Maggie Martin. Okay. And I may not necessarily go in the order in which you folks have joined me, but I'm sure going to get to as many people as possible. Jane Dunning, I am doing very well this morning. Thank you so much for asking. It is a gloomy morning here in Southern California, but it'll burn off. I have no doubt. Cornelia Dutton, wonderful to see you too, my dear. Some of you are really regulars on my readings programs, and I appreciate you all. Mwah! Every one of you. There's Christine Campbell. There's a name I recognize. And again, I'm going to get to as many people as I can today. So I'll say hi as I can. And most of you have seen my ribbon display. Is this a contraption or what? A divine download for sure. And these ribbons are all numbered with my own little system. And in order to get to as many people as I can, here is what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to pick 2 people at a time because you're all aware there's a bit of a lag time on Facebook in between the time you type something in and the time I can say it. Okay, so here's the deal. The ribbons are all numbered. I'm going to pick a ribbon for you, and at the same time, as I call on you, I need you to choose a number between 1 and 50, and I will choose 2 people at a time so that I can be sure to get to one or the other of you. So one of you will go first, the next one second, and we'll keep going with that. New way of doing this. Let's see how this goes. All right. So let's see who's gonna be first. Maxine, hello, welcome, and Sarah Steiger, welcome to the program. It's so good to see so many of you here. Thank you, thank you. All right. My dear, okay, 2 people at a time. We're going to pick. All right. So Charlene, my buddy Charlene Shaz, pick a number, dear, between 1 and 50, and then weigh in the comments, please. And then Donna Roy from Chile, Canada, and whichever of you I can get to first. Okay, it looks like Charlene is weighing in first. So first Charlene, then Donna. Okay? So here we go, folks. Okay. Thank you. Charlene is weighing in with number 16. And as I was turned around, I picked this midnight blue for her. So let me also pull the 16. There's 16. Ooh, oh boy. This is going to be very interesting the way we work this. And Donna Roy, you're going to be next. There she is. Okay. Charlene, my lovely, midnight blue for you first. Okay. Midnight blue. Again, I see you doing a lot of contemplating, a lot of deep thinking, a lot of connecting with spirit and with your guides, even deeper than ever before. And I'm sure that's correct. I'm getting God bumps from the waist down. And this is pushing you to go into motion because, again, I'm feeling all this tingly sensation from the waist down. And so you're getting more active with your spiritual work and taking those deep connections you have and moving into action with them. So it's going from here to here into action. And I pulled that ribbon for you first. And what did you choose? Number 16, chartreuse. This is growth, my dear Charlene. This is one of my favorite ribbon colors because never mind that we're going into fall. This is the bright, vibrant energy of spring coming in. If you would understand that, this is hyper growth. So never mind that it's fall. You're going through tremendous growth. And as I picked up this first ribbon, the midnight blue for you, I really felt the presence of your lovely father. And I have connected with him before. I'll tell you, dads and daughters have a special relationship. And Charlene has connected to my father before, one of the first times we were ever in communication. And she's a phenomenal medium herself. Charlene, your dad is just busting his buttons, proud of you and the growth you've gone through. Okay, so know that your father is at your side, being protective of you, especially where your social life and men are concerned. This is a really interesting suggestion. He is suggesting that whenever you're considering a man to get involved with, weigh in and ask your dad, because men read men really well, right? And he doesn't want anybody messing with his little girl. That's that, okay? Wonderful period of growth for you. You're taking what you learn in this deep thinking and putting it into action, and away you go. Blessings to you, my dear Charlene. Okay. So we've got Charlene taken care of today. Donna Roy is next, and then Sarah Steiger. Okay. So Donna Roy, please weigh in again. And I think you chose a number already, but give it to me again, please. And after Donna is going to be Sarah Steiger, who's already chosen 11. Okay, hold on. 3. Okay. Sarah Steiger. Okay, for Sarah. For Sarah, that's interesting. The energy I got for you is burgundy, which happens to be number 12, and then you chose number 11. Okay. So this is the ribbon color I got for you. Whoops. I'm supposed to do Donna next. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. This is okay. This is Sarah's. Okay, I'm going to put this aside and do Donna Roy next. I'm so sorry. Okay. Donna Roy has chosen 13. We'll get this, folks. This is a new method. Just bear with me. Okay. Back to Donna from Canada. Okay, there's the one she picked. And here's the one I'm getting for her. Okay, let's get back on track. So sorry. Okay, Donna Roy. Tried doing numbers in an altered state. Okay. Donna Roy, okay. I'll read the one I picked for you first. They go together. It's all right. Okay. We have this wonderful sage green. I'm not sure how well that shows up on camera, but it's a very earthy green. Okay. Okay. So, and the number attached with this is number 17. 1 and 7 reduces to 8. And what I'm feeling for you, Donna, is that you've been making some rearrangements. If you could weigh in and see if this resonates with you. Okay. This is Donna and then Sarah. Okay. So this sage color, what this is about for you is arranging the basics as far as roof over the head, money, groceries, the basics of life that keep things going, and just very practical concerns, and doing some streamlining and improvement and rearrangement, if you would understand that, Donna. Okay. And I feel that you've done this with quite a bit of balance and common sense. And please give yourself lots of credit, Donna, because common sense is not very common anymore. And Spirit is telling me that you've been given a good measurement of it. All right. And the number you chose was number 13, which is this wonderful ruby red. And of course, ruby is a precious stone as well. And I feel that these are really good signs for you as far as the practical aspects of your life, money and whatnot, moving from you making sure that things go smoothly into some even bigger and better prosperity in the near future. Okay. So there is just such a beautiful energy attached to this. There's a woman in your family tree stepping forward, Donna. This feels like your mother's mother. And she's saying how precious you are, that you are a gemstone, that you are a gem yourself, and not to ever take that for granted. You are a gem to your immediate family. You're like the centerpiece of a lovely piece of jewelry. Okay. And she's coming forward to give you a lot of love and encouragement in taking care of your family. All right. And she was good at taking care of her family too. And you inherited some of that practical common sense ability to do all of that. And she's just giving you a lot of love and credit for doing that. All right. So I'm going to leave you for now with your grandmother's love. Donna Roy, thank you for letting me work with you, and stay warm there in chilly Canada. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. So there's 13 and there's 17. Okay. It's Donna Roy. Next, we're going back to Sarah. Okay. We're going back to Sarah Steiger. And I appreciate all of you weighing in. I am just so tickled to see people from all over the world joining us. Rosa Rossau, I hope I'm saying that right, is from South Africa. And I'm going to go to you next. I have no idea what time it may be over there, but I appreciate you. And we're going to do Sarah right now. And then we'll get to Rosa. And I'm at a bit of an advantage because Sarah already chose her number and I had started to jump to her. This is not ruby, but it's related. I chose for you this one, which is burgundy. And the wonderful thing about burgundy, Sarah, I'm sorry, this happens every time I read. There's a lovely, romantic, comforting, mellow energy to this. I don't know if you drink alcohol, but whatever you like to drink, this is like having a nice glass of burgundy and sitting in front of a roaring fireplace and just contemplating the fire and enjoying it. Could be a cup of tea, could be a cup of red tea. All right. And if you want to weigh in with comments, okay. Sarah is from Michigan. See, we're from all over the place. And Michigan's going to get cold pretty soon, yes? So this is in you enjoying, Miss Sarah, some of the richness and passion, dare I say, and sensuality, and more or less offsetting the cooler fall and winter weather coming up with enjoying being cozy and relaxing and contemplating, especially with somebody by your side. Yeah. Okay. So that number, all of these ribbons are on this display according to number 1 through 50. That's what that's about. And this burgundy is number 12, which reduces to a 3, which has to do with self-expression. So expressing your sensuality and your love and your passion, that's right in sync for you now. And the number you chose is number 11, which is this wonderful true pink. 11 is a master number. Even though this is a soft, rather traditionally feminine color, Miss Sarah, it's important because I look at femininity as having a lot of layers and a lot of aspects. And this is a true feminine pink. And look how these two go together. The more childlike, innocent pink of that 11 is still powerful. And when you couple it with this more grown-up, sensual burgundy, you have something very powerful. Okay? So, Miss Sarah from Michigan, you've got self-expression of burgundy, you've got this powerful femininity of the pink, and you're encouraged to express both right now. And look what happened. These are 11 and 12. 11 and 12. One follows the other closely. All right? So many blessings to you, Sarah from Michigan. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. We're going to go to Rosa next, who's in South Africa. And after her, we're going to go to Jane Dunning. So Rosa, well, you got to pick one, Rosa. She gave me 14 or 2. Think about that for a minute, sweetheart. Which one would you like? Okay. She's gonna make me work. She's gonna give me 2 of these. Come on, y'all. All right. Rosa. I'm still getting in the pink range for you, Rosa. This one. Okay. So I've got one for you. What'd you settle on, Rosa? 2. There, I see your comment. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right. Rosa joining us from South Africa. Thank you. Thank you. The one that I was guided to pick for you is magenta, number 10. 10 reduces to 1. So this is powerful also. Okay. And what this magenta has to do with is the aspect of femininity that I call fiercely feminine. Y'all who've joined me before may have heard me say that. This is the strong femininity of the mama lion, that very protective energy. And so, Rosa, you're protective of your family, of anybody that you love. Yes? This is really just a lovely aspect of you taking the best and most protective parts, roles of being a woman, and taking good care of the people you love with that energy. Okay? And Jane, I see your choice there. I've written it down. Thank you so much. Magenta. This is just one of my most favorite colors on this wheel, because it says to me that you have learned a lot of your tough lessons in life about being a woman, and move them into strength instead of being vulnerable, if you would understand that. Okay. And the color that you've chosen is number 2, which is orange. And this is one of the, okay, Rosa says most of her family is on the other side. Oh my goodness, that sounds very challenging. Okay, that your family being on the other side is also protective of you. So you're getting a lot of divine protection, especially from the female, your female ancestry coming through and supporting you in everything you do. And on your life path, there's a lot of enthusiasm and creativity that you're wanting to express. And this is a powerful number as well. Number 2 is a true rainbow color. Red is first and then orange. And this has to do with creative expression. Okay. The what are you doing? Spirit is encouraging you, Rosa, to look at what is it you do to express yourself creatively, because it will bring so much joy and enthusiasm to your life. How can you look at this beautiful orange and not want to smile, right? And your ancestors on the other side are all too happy to come in with their inspiration and support as you're finding these new ways of creative expression, especially something artistic. It could be writing, but I feel for you more that you are able to create beautiful things as far as artwork. Okay. If that is something, oh, you paint. Aha. Thank you, Rosa. Yeah, you relate to color very, very well. These beautiful paintings that you create can bring so much love and inspiration to people. And so if you invite in your ancestry as you're working, as you're painting, I see they're showing me that the flavor of your artwork will change in a really lovely direction. And that, for example, when you finish one of these new paintings, if you were to gift it to someone or they were to see it, they would feel their ancestral love coming through as well. That love from family is going to come through in your artwork. Isn't that lovely? Rosa, you have the love and support of 3 generations of women in going back into your ancestry from the other side. And that's where you get some of your artistic ability as well. The women in your family who didn't get to do as much creative expression as you have the freedom to do are now coming through and kind of riding on your coattails and enjoying your journey and helping you. Okay? So thank you for letting me work with you, Rosa. That was really fun. That was lovely. Okay. Miss Jane Dunning is next. Jane Dunning is next. And I'm going to pick a second person here. Okay. Jane is next. You're coming up. And I'm going to do, Tracy. Well, I could, okay. Tracy is saying, can you see my messages? I saw the one. You all need to be patient with me because I have a gazillion messages coming in and I do have to focus on the reading I'm in. So I'm going to go to Kim Burns next after that. And she has chosen number 13 already, I see. All right. So hold on. Put these back. And we're doing Jane Dunning next. Wait a minute. I'm about to put that back. That's your ribbon. Don't put that back, Lynn. All right. Jane Dunning. Okay, Jane, I'm going to show you the one I just pulled for you first, okay? Look at this lovely blue. This is a blue that I call Capri, and Jane is joining us from the UK. Thank you so much for joining, Jane. I've got lots of folks here from the UK, and I appreciate you all, okay? This is a color I call Capri. It's number 48 on my wheel here. And Jane, when's the last time you had a holiday, sweetheart? It's October. Obviously, it's October, y'all. Going from fall into winter, a lot of people are taking last-minute vacations. When I see this Capri color come up, however, it reminds me of the Isle of Capri and places like Portugal and Spain that are warm and sunny. And Jane, even if it's only for a weekend or a few days, if you can find a way, to go on holiday, it would serve you well. Number 10 fell, sorry. Jane, I feel that you have, your nerves have been frazzled here lately by the events of the last 2 months in particular. It's been a bit of a rough go for you. 2 months going in almost 3. And I see the number 2 highlighted also because I feel February was especially challenging for you this year. And that's why you're really in need of a holiday. Yeah, you haven't been she hasn't been on a holiday in ages, y'all. You may be telling yourself, oh, I don't have the time, I don't have the money. Even if it's a short break, you need it. And why do you need it? Here's magenta again. You just heard me read magenta. For one of the other folks here, again, this is that fiercely protective feminine energy. This is taking care of family, like the mama lioness protecting the cubs from the other lions there. It's very, very important. It's a strong feminine role, and it's one you take seriously, yes? Okay. However, that's a lot of energy and a lot of love you're putting out, and you're needing a break. I don't mean to giggle. You've come by these frazzled nerves honestly. You've worked very hard and worked for your family. Yeah, God bless you. Be good to yourself. Go take in some sea and sky and sunshine and enjoy. And you can go back and take care of your loved ones in even better fashion than before. Yes? All right. Jane Dunning, thank you for letting me work with you, my dear. That was lovely. Okay. We're going to go to Kim Burns next. And then Cornelia Dutton, who is in South Africa as well. Boy, we're getting a lot of folks these days joining us from South Africa. Isn't that exciting? So Kim Burns is up right now. And Kim Burns she chose 13. And Cornelia, choose a number between 1 and 50, please. Okay. And I've got Kim Burns here. And I have a blue for her too. That one? Okay. Sorry, conferring with my guides. All right. Kim Burns, come on down. So I'll read the ribbon I've been guided to first, and then we'll get to the one you were guided to. All right. So Kim Burns, we get this wonderful baby blue, this very light, very cheery blue. And as I feel into this energy for you, Kim, I feel you craving more freedom, freedom in your time, freedom of movement. I see you looking into the afternoon sky and wanting more expansion in your life. And it feels like lately you've been feeling a bit restricted, a bit boxed in. Would you understand that? Okay. And you're longing to spread your wings and fly. Kim, you have some lovely abilities. You have some wonderful abilities that you've not brought completely forward. I do feel that you're psychically gifted. If you wanted to read cards, Kim, oracle cards, if you're not already doing that, I feel that you would be very good at it, that it would be a very comfortable way for you to bring your psychic abilities forward. If you're doing that already, wonderful. Okay. And the number attached with this ribbon is 45, which reduces to a 9, which is endings and new beginnings. So this would be a new phase of your life. Oh, I'm glad you understand this, Kim. Fabulous. This is letting go of an attitude, a belief in your life that no longer serves, and spreading your wings and taking to the sky. Okay? Oh, I'm not the first one to say so. Okay, so Spirit's giving you little nudges. They do that with me too about various things. So when you hear something more than once, this is wonderful validation that it's not just your imagination or wishful thinking, that this is Spirit giving you the nudge. All right? And what did you choose? Number 13, which is Ruby again. See, there's a theme going through this group today. It's very common to have a theme. And this Ruby, this is precious. This is prosperity. And there are some rubies that are so gorgeous, and they're even more valuable sometimes than diamonds. This is one of my gemstone colors. This is rich and deep and red. Okay. These psychic abilities that maybe you've only, dabbled with a little bit, stuck your toes in the water. This is something that could very well bring you some prosperity and also a wonderful richness to your life and help you feel valued in and of yourself and give you a whole new view of yourself. It's much more valuable gift than you've recognized. And that's why you chose this ruby color, to express that, just how lovely and valuable that is. Okay, Kim? So that's your message from Source today. Spread your wings and go for it. You're precious. All right? That was lovely. Don't you love that? Okay. So we have Cornelia Dutton from South Africa next. And Althea Pope, if you are still in the house, please weigh in while I start with Cornelia. Althea, oh, that's so pretty. Althea Pope, are you still here? And next is, right now is Cornelia. So, hold on. Okay. Isn't it fun getting to choose these yourself? I've had requests for that for a long time. And I thought, okay, I'm going to put them all to work. Okay. It looks like, yes, Alethea is still here. Thank you, dear. You're up next. Cornelia, I'm going to read you the number you chose first. How about that? You get to go first. This is number 19. And before I dive into that, let me see what I'm getting for you. Indigo. Okay. They're talking to me. All right. Cornelia, I call this sagey color army green. And this is indeed number 19. And so there's two possibilities with this number. There's a military connection to this, or there is a sense of discipline and order that is primary to what you're doing, or it's both. So I see a grandfather coming forward for you, Cornelia, who served very proudly in the military. If you would recognize him, please weigh in. This feels like, oh dear. Feels like your mother's father. I almost heard debate about that. It's both of your grandfathers served in the military. And what this is about is their message to you, your ancestors' message to you, that you have the strength and the discipline, okay, to accomplish whatever you need to in life. Okay, Cornelia? That their proud service to their country and the military and that ability to be disciplined has been passed on to you. And you know, there's always a bit of a lag time in responses. So Cornelia, if you can weigh in on that, please. There is that military connection. I see these gentlemen in your ancestry saluting and giving you acknowledgement. Okay. So Cornelia, the ribbon that I've been guided to for you is indigo. And this is one of the true rainbow colors. I hope Cornelia is still with us. Sometimes the technology gets in the way here. Okay. But this is number 6. And this indigo has to do with the third eye area and the opening of your psychic abilities and your ability to go deep and to connect with source. All right. So you have the discipline and the grounding, Cornelia, to take care of business, to take care of your life very well, and still be involved with spirit and the metaphysical and not lose your balance. Okay. I'm not sure if we still have Cornelia here. So Cornelia, I'm going to leave you with the love of your grandfathers and this message for now. And thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you caught that. All right. I'll make extra notes on that in case we need to go back. Okay. Alethea Pope is up next. For those of you who are joining me late, I'm pretty much calling on 2 people at a time. So I have 1 person in advance to help this move a little faster. So after I read for Cornelia, I'm going to read for Maggie Martin. Okay. And Alethea already chose number 33. Oh boy. So Alethea. Alethea. All right, my sweet. Okay. And Maggie has chosen 49, and I've written that down. Thank you, Maggie. All right. Alethea Pope. I'm going to read you the number, the ribbon that I was guided to for you first. Okay. I'm glad you're still with us. Turquoise. Isn't that gorgeous? Turquoise is not only a terrific, it's not exactly a gemstone, but it's a precious mineral. And of course, it makes wonderful jewelry. And it has a deep connection to the native people of the Southwest here in America. Groups I'm pretty familiar with because I've worked on the reservations before back in my history, the Navajo and the Hopi reservations, and sometimes the Apache reservations, okay? But what this color has to do with, Alethea, is protection. It has to do with psychic and divine protection and you being reassured that you are safer, safer than you feel at times. Hold on. Throat chakra. There it goes again. Alethea, this turquoise is also the connection between earth and sky and balance in your life and grounding. This is such a gorgeous color, and you are literally being told by spirit how beautiful you are inside and out, and not to forget that you are being protected by the angels, the ascended masters, and by your ancestry. What in the world are you up to these days, Alethea? Because I feel you being adventurous, exploring new things mentally and physically, and life has just gotten very interesting for you the last 6 months, I'm being told. Whoa. I feel you having the urge to travel. If you haven't done that yet, even planning a trip, a big trip in the near future to another country would be so healthy for you. It would help expand your horizons and your view of your life and yourself, if you would understand that, okay? And the number you chose is number 33, chocolate. Who doesn't like chocolate? Oh, Cornelia, there is no military connection? Oh my goodness, Cornelia came back. Okay. Cornelia, and you do need a vacation, Alethea. Okay, Cornelia, I will circle back to you in a minute. We'll see if we can get a little more definition, okay? But for Alethea, you've got the sweetness of chocolate and enjoying your life and indulging a little bit and not being afraid to lose your grounding. What a wonderful grounding color this is, chocolate. And 33 is another master number. It's a number that stands on its own. Yeah. And here we are running around in human bodies, which are bloody inconvenient. Wouldn't you agree? They're a lot of work. So part of the trade-off of that is our sensual pleasures, whether it's sex or chocolate. We need to be appreciating and enjoying being in these human bodies because we pay for it like high rent. So you're being encouraged, Alethea, to enjoy the sweetness of life without guilt. Okay. Take a vacation, get yourself out there, and just know how nourishing for your mind, body, and spirit this is going to be. All right. And enjoy. All right. Alethea, thank you for letting me work with you, my dear. That was so much fun. Okay. And next we're going to Maggie Martin. Okay, and after Maggie Martin, we're going to go to Rachel McMullen. Okay, let me put these back. And chocolate. Okay, and I said that I would circle back for Cornelia and try to get I'm going to get one more hint for Cornelia before I move over to Maggie Martin and then to Rachel, who has chosen number 10, I see. Okay, Cornelia Dutton. Okay, so Cornelia has come back saying she's not sure of military connections in her family. Then I would go back to saying that that has to do with discipline and your ability to be steady in what you do. And the spirit animal card I drew for you to get more clarity on what I've said already, excuse me, is turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So that has to do with you being able to be disciplined and grounded in order to reach your goals. And that comes to you through your family lineage, I'm being told. So a little more clarity. Okay, Cornelia, I hope that's helpful. Sometimes the interpretation is a little challenging, yes? Maggie Martin chose number 49. Let's jump to her since the time is running short. Okay, Maggie Martin. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Maggie Martin, the color you chose is royal blue. Okay, number 49 is royal blue. And I love the energy of this color. It's not as deep as indigo blue. It's a little bit lighter. And obviously from this color, you've got this royal, almost an entitlement energy coming in, Maggie. Maggie, I feel that you are a light worker as well. Sorry. You have healing abilities and psychic abilities both. You've come by these honestly. You have worked for these in past lifetimes, and they also come down through your family tree. In addition to that, I feel that you have made some sacrifices in this lifetime, maybe not huge, but some sacrifices of time and energy and taking a bit of flack from people close to you. This looks like her birthstone. Awesome. Okay. Taking a bit of flack from people close to you. All right. And there's a part of you, Maggie, that knows. And this is not a point of ego for you so much as more of a centered sense of knowing who you are in pride. You're royalty on some level, okay? You have worked for who you are and what you have. And you're encouraged by spirit to be proud of it and to own it, not to put anybody else down, not to be better than. I hope you would understand this, because with people who have royal titles usually have huge responsibilities as well. And there are uses for the wonderful gifts you have, Maggie, that can bless a lot of people. It's up to you if and when to bring them forward. But you have the ability to express yourself and explain things to people. And I also feel that you would be a very good healer should you decide to take that path. And that's the number, that's the ribbon you chose. And the one I was guided to for you is violet. This is number 7. This is a true rainbow color. And it is said that the violet is the most beloved color in the rainbow. Okay. And it has to do with the crown chakra. And you being on the verge of, over this next 3 to 4 weeks, I hear, Maggie, of opening up, opening your crown chakra and surrendering to spirit, as it were. A whole new level of spirituality for you, a whole new level of ability for you, which is absolutely lovely and powerful. This is number 7, a rainbow color. 7 also tells me it has to do with priorities and how you set your priorities. Your life path is 7. Yes, there we go. Okay, number 7. There we go. There's that wonderful divine synchronicity. All right, Maggie, you've been holding out on us, girl. There's a lot more to Maggie than meets the eye. Last 3 weeks? Oh, the next 3 weeks. Thank you. Next 3 weeks, grand opening. Isn't that funny? Like a new store. You get to have a grand opening. Oh, Maggie, this is going to be exciting and beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Maggie, many blessings to you. I would love to hear what happens to you in the next 3 weeks, love. Woohoo! Go, Maggie. All right. Thank you for letting me work with you. Okay. Next up, Rachel McMullen. If I mispronounce your names, forgive me, okay? I do try. I do try to get it right. I think it's important. Okay. 9. Boy, I'll tell you, this is a popular color today. The one Rachel chose, and it's a good one. So I'm going to pull that ribbon and another one for you. And who is going to be next? Okay, after Rachel, I'm going to jump to Christine Campbell. All right, Rachel, we've got one ribbon for, oh, that one's sticking out. That must be the one. Spirit's given me a hand so I can move this along. This is number 18. Which one first? I'm going to read the one you chose first. This is magenta again. This has come up for 3 or 4 people here today, and that's okay. There are reasons that we end up in groups together doing things, okay? It's divine synchronicity. I used to think I was making mistakes in my readings, but no, it's because all of you have things in common. So Christine, what? No, this is Rachel. Sorry, Rachel. Go down here. Okay. You're welcome, Cornelia. Okay. So Rachel McMullen chose number 10, this wonderful magenta again, which I've explained to you folks, if you were here earlier, has to do with the fierce feminine, fierce divine feminine, I call it. This is looking out for family. This is being protective of those you love. And it's taking the best parts of our femininity and not surrendering them or compromising, but thank you, Cornelia. I'm glad you understand. But using the strength of our womanhood to take care of our loved ones, many of whom need taking care of. Okay, Rachel is still here. So Rachel, I just read 10 for you, magenta, fiercely feminine, mama lion energy. Does that describe you in a lot of respects, Rachel? I'll bet it does. You take care of it. Like, if somebody steps on your toes, you might let it go, but don't hurt my family. Don't hurt the people I love, or you're in trouble. There will be reckoning. Yeah. Okay. And for Rachel, the ribbon I was drawn to for you is seafoam green. Okay. Number 18. Rachel says that's a good description of her. I love this color. Seafoam green. brings up images for me of sitting by the seashore, watching the waves roll in, and watching those white caps at the tops of the waves coming in, and just connecting with the eternal nature of life, being nurtured by nature, and knowing that there is a continuity to everything. Rachel, I feel that you have been working very hard this year to take care of the people you love, and you're another one. Everybody, I think you all need to go on vacation. Maybe you can plan something, one huge holiday for all of you. But truly, Rachel, it's time to get some quiet time to yourself, even if it's not a vacation. Get near some water if you can. If it's moving water, all the better. If it's not the ocean, then a river or a stream. But there's something about moving water and those little waves that will bring you so much peace that it's definitely going to be worth the trip for you to go and tune into that and refill your cup of water so you can go back to your loved ones and take even better care of them. Yeah. The other message, this is number 18, the seafoam green, which reduces to 9. Oh, Rachel loves the ocean. Yeah. If you can get to it, good time. There's his endings followed by new beginnings. You're another one today here, Rachel, who you have the opportunity to let go of some ideas and some burdens, activities that are kind of burdensome that no longer serve you, and let go of that and allow the endings of some of these things to bring in new beginnings. And when you sit by the water, you will be much more clear on what it is important to keep and what to let go of. And give yourself a break and give yourself some grace. Okay, Rachel? And I'll leave you with that, my dear. I have time, I think, only for one more, and I've already gone to Christine Campbell. And if you all will stick around, I will see if I can draw one ribbon for the collective. And then I've got to hand this back over to my host, Veronica. Shout out to Veronica. I also... Okay, we have another show coming in. My apologies, Christine. I was going to get to you. I'm so sorry. Please join me. I will be here again in 2 weeks. Also every Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific, 4:30 British time. I am on Kirsty Ashton's Spirit is Everywhere doing similar readings. And on October 24th, my own podcast, Kaleidoscope of the Soul, will be on at 10 a.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. British time on the Sacred Spiral Network, and you can find that on Facebook, YouTube Live. In the meantime, you can visit my website, www.lynnejuneau.com, if you would like a more in-depth reading. I'm sorry I couldn't get to everyone. Christine, come find me again and we'll do this for you, okay? Blessings to everyone. Have a wonderful week. See you next time.